Ask and it is given. Learning to manifest your desire by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So this is the book, and we are now on the process 2 of this beautiful processes from Abraham Hicks' book, Ask and it is given. And it's the process 2, it's the magical creation box. So happy, beautiful day, each and one of you guys. So good to come together, co-create with ourselves and co-create with each other, and to understand this material in our own way. This information is beautiful, aligned information. And that, like, words don't teach, but life experience does. And to feel those words to come through, and to experience it, and to do those practice, and to enjoy it as well. That's the most important. Enjoying the life experience as you're moving forward. That's what life is all about. To live happily ever after and feel better and better. So let's move on. This is on page 149, the process 2, the magical creation box. When to use this process? When you are in the mood for a pleasing activity that will focus the energy that creates worlds into specific directions of your personal preferences. When you want to give the universal manager even more specific information about the details of things that please you. Current emotional set point range. This magical creation box process will be of the most value to you when your emotional set point is ranging somewhere between 1. Joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation, and 5. Optimism. If you are not sure what your current emotional set point is, turn back to chapter 22 and scan the 22 categories on the emotional guidance scale. If the way you are feeling falls somewhere between 1. Joy, and 5. Optimism, then this creation box process will be a good one for you to utilize right now. To begin the creation box process, find a nice looking box, one that is pleasing to you when you see it, one the lid in a conspicuous place that you will easily notice. Write the words, whatever is contained in this book is. Whatever is contained in this box is. Next, gather magazines, catalogs, and brochures and leisurely look through them for whatever you would like to include in your experience. Then clip out pictures of anything that exemplifies and desires that you hold. Pictures of furniture, clothing, landscaping, buildings, travel, destinations, vehicles, images of physical characteristics, photos of people interacting with one another. If it feels appealing to you in any way, clip it and drop it into your creation box and say, as you drop it in, whatever is contained in this box is. When you are away from your box, continue to gather more pictures and then drop them in when you return home. If you witness something you would like to experience, write a description of it and drop that into your box. The more things you find for your box, the more the universe will deliver to you other ideas that match them. And the more ideas you drop into your box, the more your desire will be focused. And the more your desire is focused, the more alive you will feel. For this energy flowing through you is what life is. If you have little or no resistance, in other words, if you have no doubt that you can achieve these things, the experience will feel invigorating to you. The more you clip, the more you will feel, and you will begin to see evidence of these things moving closer and closer into your experience. Doors will begin to open to make it possible for many of these things to easily come in right now. The process will help you to focus your desires, and so you will consciously amplify. Step 1: ask. And now, in your absence of resistance, things will begin to happen quickly. If you are usually a good feeling person who has not established strong habits of feeling unhappy about not having the things you have put into your box, you will experience the immediate positive results of feeling more focused and more excited about life. And the things you have put into your creation box will begin to manifest in your experience right away. In other words, for someone who has not been practicing thoughts of resistance, this process will be all that you will ever need to create a wonderful life. You ask, source answers. You let it in. You ask, and it is given. If you are enjoying this process, it is serving you in a powerful way. It is helping you focus upon the things you desire. You are practicing the, the attainment of consistent vibration that matches your desires. And you are experiencing deliberate creation. And most important, your good feeling emotion is telling you that you are in the receiving mode right now. Your attention to this process is helping you maintain the vibrational frequency that is required for you to allow what you are asking for into your experience. You are practicing the art of allowing. Abraham, speak to us more about the magical creation box. Imagine that you are sitting in your chair, and next to your chair it is a box, a pretty good size box. And you know that you are a creator, and that this box is your creation. It is your world, so to speak. And you are like a giant sitting here on this big chair, and you have the ability to reach out anywhere in this physical universe and pluck whatever you want and drop it into that box. So you bring a beautiful house and you put it in a city that pleases you, and you bring a means of income for you, and maybe a means of income for for your mate. You bring all the things you like to do, the beautiful things that you find here and there, feelings of relation and feelings of sensuality, and all of these things that you want, and you drop these things into your creation box. You could play this game as a mental game only, but it is so much more fun if you actually get a box and drop in things that represents your desires. You will begin to notice that when you put something in your creation box that does not have a pattern of resistance, the universe will bring it to you right away. The things you drop into the box where you do have patterns of resistance will take more time in coming. When visualizing, you have complete creative control. This process may feel whimsi- whimsical, whimsical to you, but it is a powerful process, for it will enhance your ability to visualize. Most people offer most of their vibrational offerings in response to what they are observing, but there is no creative control in that. Your creative control comes only in deliberately offering thought. And when you are visualizing, you have complete control. Esther was playing the creation box game as she and Jerry were flying home from New York City to San Antonio one day. And as she was packing and getting ready for the airport, she was mentally dropping things in her box. For example, a beautiful sky, a beautiful clear sky. She loves it when they take off from LaGuardia Airport, and she can see all the landmarks that she had comes to know and recognize. Such a beautiful place. So many bridges and all that shimmering water. and all those majestic, majestic, majestic buildings. She thought about happy flights, attendants, joyful passengers around her, and lots of fun on the trip. And then she thought, I hope this United Nations meeting doesn't have the freeways all gridlocked. And then Esther said, now that's an odd thing for me to bring to my box. I don't want that in my box. As you deliberately put things into your creation box, you will be more aware of when you are thinking about something that you would not want to experience. Your relationship with this creation box will help you recognize the power of your false hold. Another example, Jerry and Esther had been looking for an oriental rug for their home. One day while on our airplane, Esther was tearing pages out of magazines, all sorts of offering of different things for her creation box. And she tore out a page that had a picture of a beautiful rug. When they arrived home, they had several boxes of mail to organize. And as Esther reached into a box, she took out a postcard from a new rug company in San Antonio. And on the postcard was the very same rug. And she squealed, look how fast this works. That picture had not been in her box 24 hours before a fast and easy means to achieve it was delivered. We want you to feel the fun and joy of the process. Often, when you get something that you have been wanting, your feeling of elation is very short lived. But this game will give you the opportunity to savor the things that you desire longer. And then the thrill of the manifestation, even thought short, will be all the sweeter. Once you begin this process, you will just be knocked over by the effectiveness and efficiency of the enormous non physical staff that responds to your vibrational requests. When you ask, it is given, and as you play with this creation box, you will learn to let in. You will learn to let it in. So this is the wonderful creation, the magical creation box. So let's do some releases about it as well, just a few couple of them, and then we're gonna move to do this process because it's very fun to do these processes together and to mentally, if you have a box, you can put things. So I will give an example. It's just having fun with this. So first, the freedom release method work like this. It's you take a deep slow breath in and hold it, and then I say a statement as this. I release resistance with the creation box, and then you can just easy and gentle breathe it out. And then with the fill up, it's can be the same. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation. You take a deep slow breath in and hold it, and then say a statement as filled with love, joy, and appreciation with the creation box, and then easy, and then I say easy and gentle breathe it out, and then easy and gentle breathe it out. And when I say those words, you can say it in your own mind as you hold your breaths before you breathe it out. So this is a great process. So let's do the freedom release method with this. So take a deep slow breath in and hold it. I release resistance with the magical creation box. And easy and gentle breathe it out. So yours. Take a deep slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation with the magical creation book. It's a very fun and pleasing one. And easy and gentle breathe out. Yes, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be easy and good. Take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation. With I love the feeling of being creative and create from source. feeling the source, and then taking action. Yeah. And easy and gentle, breathe it out. Take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation with being in the space of art of allowing, and then, yes, ask, and then it is given in that space. And easy and gentle, breathe it out. The art of allowing. So, so good. Take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation when I am tuned in, tapped in, internal in the source energy, pure low source energy. Then, when I visualizing, I have complete creative control. And easy and gentle, breathe it out. So, so good. So that's it for that process. Just an easy one, just a couple breathing. So I'm just gonna pick up my box and I'm gonna pick up some other things. And we're gonna have some time to do this process for sure for 15, 20 minutes. So just find your good feeling place. If you have a creative box or something, find it, get it, find it and have it in front of you. If you have some pictures, just be playful with this. And if you not have, it's okay. Mentally, we can put on things. But that this box is very beautiful because thinking as a playful thing, you're having a creative box in your energy. And when you're having conscious in your life, this is something I don't want. Okay, cool. So what do I do want? I want to feel like, let's say you're having an experience that, like in your work, for example, and there is a lot of stress, and then you want to feel more relaxed and enjoying the work. So I want to, yeah. So okay, but that's cool, you know. So I want to feel relaxed, unconditional, no matter what happening, and to enjoy the process, enjoy everything I do in the moment. I will put that in my creative box, you know. I put it that in my creative box, my mental. We could say then you can. I put that in my mentally creative box, and then it's delivered. You know, you're putting in there. You know what you want from that experience. Cool. You want to feel unconditional no matter what, and enjoy what you do in the moment when you're doing it. For example, great thing. I put that in my creative box, my mentally creative box. That's the mental thing. Then you have this physical thing, and you can have like a box like this. Let's see. So I have a box like this at home. This is my box. And you, as they say in the book, you can write on the top of it. What was it? That was a great thing. Let's see, where is it? This is from. Yeah, you can scream whatever is contained in this box is. So whatever is contained in this box is, and you can write it in top of it if you want to choose to. If that feels good to you, but you're so free. So let's see. Let me just find something. Let's see. So I find my things. I will put it in the box here. That's good. I don't know. I will do it now in the process. I have things here, different things here, and then I just putting pictures in here. Let's see. I have something here. Oh. Take out this one. This is fun. This is really, really fun. I'm just taking out some things here. So this is like this is the Abraham Hicks 2020 schedule of workshops and cruises. There's all these things where when it is, but this changed now, but for sure it's a fun one. So this is the Abraham Hicks publications, and it's about the schedule in all these cruises. So I'm putting that in my box. Here is my box. I'm putting that in my box. It's fun. I always love to be on the workshop with Abraham. It's very nice. This is nice. What else? Oh, this is a nice one. Maybe I will put this on also in my books, in my box. I'm just going to. It's a lot of Abraham Hicks things here. So this is the thing. This is something from Abraham also. I like that. Say when enjoy wisdom and clarity from Abraham delivered personal to you. What I heard is turning my life around in a very practical way. So I'm happy. What you offer through Abraham has presented a means of living out in practice what I previously have only mused over as ideas and theories. Thank you, Josie. We love it when it arrives in the mail. We are like two kids at Christmas. Years and years of fun awareness. Boning. So this is just people asking. People writing. So Esther and Hicks, inspirational speaker and author. Get tuned in, tap in, and turn on with an Abraham Hicks subscription. Subscription benefits and futures. Great way to stay up to speed with Abraham's expanding message. As you listen, you will practice new vibration that will positively affect your own point of attraction. Listen during travel, commute time. Listen during your daily walk, exercise. Choose once or twice per month. Audio delivery. Choose between CD or MP3 download version. Continue on back. Oh, I already achieved that. I achieved this. I didn't know. I had it in my wall for a long, long time. But that's something I have. Yeah, this is so good. So that's yeah, man. That's good. Something achieved. Good. I had those things. What else can I put in my creative box that feels good to me now that I desire for? So many fun things. Now let's see. The next thing. Easy things that feels good. So, do you have a box? What do you want to create? If you have a mental box, what do you want to have there? Maybe there can be a travel, a trip, or just enjoying your walking when you are in nature. I want to bring into my creative mental box, to my creative box, a mental creative box that enjoying the walks, enjoying the view, and enjoying the fresh air, and enjoying my walks when I'm in nature or when I'm walking outside, and feeling my alignment. It can be something like that. I put that in my creative mentally box. You're more aware of those things. Let's see, there's so much more fun. That's good. What else do we have here? Oh, this is something. Oh, yeah, Best Life Coaching Society. When they say Best Life Creation Society, this is from a long time before. But I want to have this one again and to say to be in the Best Life Creation Society seminar, something in the future. Putting that in my box, beautiful. So I can feel that energy just like putting in over here. Best Life Creation Society. Here we are, enjoying ourselves, having fun. Maybe a more creative cards as well, or yeah, putting that in my box. Isn't that nice? I love Best Life Creation Society. Yeah, that's fun. What else? Oh, so many things here too. Just easy things. Trampoline. Trampoline. Is that something that's fun in the summer? I know my uncle had one at home. My Kevin used to have a trampoline. So it's nice. I can go there and jumping up and down on that one. So that's good. That's something that's a good idea, and it's very good. It's very feels so good for body, just jumping up and down and up and down. It's a great feeling. What else? So many things here. Oh, this is a picture of me when I was in the best shape. But I'm looking like more like this now because I exercise every day. So this has been becoming a more vibrational reality now. This is my energy. This is how I'm exercise everything. I'm enjoying it, and I feel fresh and good. So good. For sure, I can put it in the box. It feels so good. Shape, in good shape. What else? So, what do you have in your box? If you want to share something, please share if there's something that you love to share about what you love to have in your creative box. So you're all free to share. This is fun. Now, going through this process is feeling the energy of it, feeling the joy of it. That's the most beautiful part. This process is when you are between 1 and 5 in the emotional scale. When you feel the optimism, when you feel positive expectation, when you feel joy, when you feel appreciation. That's the most beautiful time to do those processes when you're feeling good. So I love this thing. What else? Every second is a chance to turn your life around. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what else. This one. What feels good best right now? What feels, and I also can ask the question, what feels good right now to thinking about? What in mind to have, no, to have in my creative box that feels good. Picture that feels good to me. Oh, there you have Old Trafford. I want to. That's something I love. I love to go to Old Trafford and watch a game. That's been my dream since I was a child. To watch a game with Manchester United. That would be very, very nice. And there's Old Trafford. There's a picture of that. It's a dream I had since I was a child. Putting that in the creative box, and it's a good picture. I love to see the games from there, and I enjoy the soccer games, and enjoy the game with football. It's very, very fun. So very, very nice. What else? Healthy eating. Yeah, so a lot of fruits, and this is kind of food I eating a lot of. Actually, many of those things that's on the that's picturing here. Yeah, putting that in the box. Beautiful. Lovely water. Yeah, it's good water here at home. What else? That's good. Putting in the creative box. good. What do we have here? Is it something else? Fun? Find image that resonate and feel good to you. You can also write things on paper. Of course, yeah, that is a really good one. You can write things on paper. I like this experience. I love to have this experience. Oh, this experience feels good. Oh, this feels good. And it can be anything, like easy things as well. I love to go to the mountains and looking and seeing the sunset, seeing the sunset on the night, and just sitting there and enjoying the view of it. I love to I love to go fishing in the river and camping and enjoying the camping and feeling the as the river are flowing and I'm feeling the sounds from it and just enjoying the nature and the birds when they're making the sounds and just feeling the nature and enjoying myself and having a good time. And it can be with a friend, or it can be with family or anyone. That is something I put that in my creative magical box or creative box, in my creation box, mentally box. What else? Physical senses. I love to feel the non-physical senses. I love to feel the non-physical senses in all senses. The non-physical energy. I mean, I love to feel the non-physical energy in my physical senses. Putting that in my box because I know my perception when I'm putting the non-physical in it changes in how I look at things, and how I feel and see and touch. All of these things is just improving. It feels good. What else? This is fun. I love my job. Yes, my next work. I love my job. I love I joyfully living happily ever. My job is of joy, feeling the joy of what I'm doing. So I love my job. I love the things that I do. Celebrating, yeah, something, it's good. Putting it out in the box. I love celebration, fire. I love my family. Yeah, putting that in my box. Family is the most beautiful thing. Coming together. Is this the one? Oh, this is a nice one. I like that. Singing. Maybe I'm gonna play in a song in the studio one day. Who knows? That's a dream I have. I have a song I want to play, to be finished with, and to get done. So maybe I want. That's something beautiful. I already had a song on the CD. My guitar, a new guitar. They're so beautiful. When you're having a guitar with there's more quality, you can feel the sound, the calibration of the energy of it. It's so wonderful. I've been in the musical place and playing guitars that's magnificent sounds, beautiful sounds. It's just like you can feel it in every cells in my vibration. It's wonderful. So it's very, very nice. Live, love, and laugh. Yeah, for sure. $100 bill. So this like money. Yeah, coming to America and having something like this, for sure. And this is Norwegian money. It's raining a lot of. I love this money. This is like this thousands. It's 1,000 krones. It's like how much is it in? It's almost like 120 or $130. Yeah, they are so beautiful. This money, and they look so good. So putting that in my box for sure. Always enough. Abundance in, abundance on. Out. So now I'm putting those things in my box. So I love these things. It is the things that I like. It feels good. I like the money. I like to live and loving and laughing. I like guitar playing and singing. I love my family. I love fun things. healthy eating, water, exercising. I love to feel looking good, looking shape. I love the Abraham Hicks word. I love the best life seminars when we come together, just having fun and enjoying. You don't have to say so much. You're just sitting there and enjoying yourself. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes. So if you have a creative a creative box. So this can be one. You're having a box like this. Buy one and put things in the box that feels good to you, things that you enjoy. And as you do and moving forward, there will be more things to put in the box, because when there's another one thought coming up and you're feeling good, there will be another one, and there will be another one. So that creativity will be more and more as you putting things in the box, and more you're aware of those things that feels good to you. Oh, I like this. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is a kind of experience. Oh, that is something putting into my creation magical box. You see, you can be playful with this, because now when there is some unwanted, or say on contrast as well, you can immediately prepay to the, what do I want to create, to putting into my creative box, mentally box, in this creative, to putting into this mental creating box, creative box. And you can just thinking a little bit, I want to putting this into my mental box. Or if you're having a box, then you put something else there, just a picture of something. If you have a magazine, you have like this is a wonderful experience. Like you have a wonderful picture of a place you want to travel to. You can clip it out and just put it in your box. And if it feels good to you when you are looking at it, and it feels like, oh, this is so good, there's no resistance to that, that's something to put into your box. But only put things in your box that feels good. Things that just feels naturally good. There's no resistance to it. There's just a wonderful, oh, this feels good. It's just your creativity with all those things that you want, and to tune into the vibration of it. And then it can be yours, because you're more deliberate about it. You're more aware of it, and you feel good as you are aware of it. And then you get a closer and closer vibrational match to the energy of more as you are aware of it. And then it must come into your experience, because it's a law. When matching up with the feeling of what you're desiring for, and it's so good, and it feels like a goosebumps and energy that just like lift you up and supporting everything of all of who you are in that energy, then it's yours. It's yours. It's vibrational yours, and then it must come into your experience, because now you are matching the same frequency of what you desire, and you click in, and the universe and everything around will starting to creating this for you into your experience. Circumstances, situation, people, everything will change for you to have that experience, because you are energy in this physical form. And as you are lining up the energy in the physical things you want and have no resistance to it, then it must be yours. It's a law. So it's to practice the vibration of the path of most allowing and the path of least resistance, you see. As you more are allowing and resisting less of what is, and allowing more of this now, this beautiful present moment, you now, that is always new and refresh, then it will be easier and easier to experience those things you desire for, you see. So wonderful. So yeah, that's all for today. This was the creative process box. We now did a process, go back. If you want to look at this again, you can go back, and you can also, if you have the book from Ask and Is Given, you can read it, this process. Beautiful process, and beautiful thing to take your time to sit down and be creative, and having your own box and putting things in your box that feels good to you. So it's no wrong or right. It's just your energy and your way of what feels best to you. That's all, and more to come. So love you guys so much, and enjoy your day, and see you tomorrow. This is good. Fun process.